Hi, I'm Lindsay O'Neill from SmallHinges.Health, and today's show is all about my top 5 tips for grilling. So let's get cooking. Grill. So the first thing you want to do when you're cleaning your grill is get your grill nice and hot. If you have a thermometer on your grill, make sure it's around 400 degrees. But so that you don't burn yourself, you're going to turn down the grill to low heat before you use your grill scraper to scrape off all of the grease. And just do it like so. And then you have a perfectly clean grill. So let's get going with tip number 2. I'm going to show you how to perfectly grill a steak. So first, let's get our steak on the grill. All right, the heat is up high, so I'm going to turn it down to medium heat. I'm going to take my steak that's been rubbed, place it right on the grill. So now that I have my steak on the grill, the first thing I want to do is close the top of the grill so that it gets nice and seared. If you don't have a meat thermometer, what you want to do is use your hand. So first, take your thumb and your pointer finger and press on this fleshy part of your hand. That is medium rare. If you put your middle and your thumb together, then you press on the fleshy part of your hand, that's medium. If you put your ring finger and your thumb together and press on that part of your hand, it's medium well. You can do the same thing for rare, just an open hand, or well done, your pinky and your thumb together. So we're going to get back to our steak now. It is properly seared on one side. I'm going to show that to you real quick because it is just freaking gorgeous. Love those grill marks. So now we're going to crank up the heat a little bit so that we can get the same grill marks on the other side. Then what I like to do after I have both sides of my steak seared, if it's a nice thick cut, what I'm going to want to do is turn it about 25 to 40 degrees on the grill so I get a nice cross section of the grill marks. Okay, so we're just going to turn it slightly like that. And if you get flare-ups, make sure that you turn your grill down because you don't want to singe yourself or your steak. Then once you have the grill marks on one side, you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to flip it simply like that. And then comes my secret tip for cooking a steak to perfection. Once the steak is seared perfectly on both sides, you're going to take the steak and move it up to the top shelf. And you're going to leave it there for about 3 to 5 minutes so that the steak cooks to perfectly medium rare. That's how I like my steak. Alright, so let's keep grilling. We are grilling some awesome veggies today. You can pretty much grill anything. So I am grilling my 2 favorite vegetables today, asparagus and some organic sweet potatoes. Let's get them on the grill. The first thing you want to make sure that you do is place them in a way so that they don't fall through the grill. Second, what you want to do is make sure your grill is nice and hot, but not too hot so you don't have any flare-ups. So then what you want to do is you want to close the grill, because if you looking, you ain't cooking. That's what Melissa Cookston told me. I'm going to turn it down to medium heat so that we don't have those flare-ups. And then I'm going to let them get nice and grilled to perfection. Okay, we still have some time on these guys. With the asparagus, you can kind of just roll them on the grill. It's super easy, and it's really fun to get outside, get some fresh air, and cook things that potentially you even grew in your garden. You can start to see that the potatoes are starting to cook. It's got one nice grill mark, so we're going to leave it there, right? To get it to cook up a little bit more. One thing to note when you're grilling, your grill always has hot spots. So you want to be cognizant of where those hot spots are in your grill. If they're towards the back and you want to get a nice sear, put your stuff towards the back and it'll get a nice sear. If you have a cool spot where you can let something rest, then put it over there to keep it warm. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is take our shrimp that is been marinated in olive oil, paprika, salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic, and throw it right on the grill. One of the things you want to do with shrimp when you're putting them on skewers is make sure you soak those skewers first. All right, about 3 to 5 minutes per side, and those shrimp will be great. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. We've made a delicious dinner on the grill, and now we are going to make dessert. That's right, we are grilling fruit. Fruit is some of my favorite food to grill because it actually brings out the natural sweetness in the fruit, and it kind of gives it a nice caramelized, crunchy texture, which I love. So today I'm going to grill my 2 favorite fruits on the grill. Peaches. So I've just cut a peach in half, and I've lightly dusted it with a little bit of coconut oil, a little bit of salt, and you can put cinnamon, nutmeg, pumpkin pie spice, whatever you want on the peach. You're going to put it right down, flesh side down, right on the grill. The second fruit I have are pineapple. I love grilling pineapple. I chop it up after it's grilled, and I make a nice little chutney out of it. You can even put it over some pound cake with some vanilla ice cream. Oh my gosh. You can put it over cornbread with a caramel sauce. I mean, seriously. So delicious. All right, so I'm going to keep my grill closed and turn it up to about medium-ish heat and get those really nice grill marks going. So we're going to take our fruit off the grill, and then we're going to go and enjoy our dessert. I'm Lindsay O'Neill from SmallHinges.Health, and thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful day for grilling and spending time with family and eating delicious, healthy food. I'm Lindsay O'Neill from SmallHinges.Health, and thank you so much for joining us for grilling today.